It's Clarity with Clearwater Vibrations. How are you guys doing? I know, I'm a Cancerian, so I'll be in a lot of moods, a lot to do with me being an empath and feeling a lot of people's energy. So it's necessary for me to take a step back and just regroup and refresh, okay? Also, I have an infant baby and he makes me a little tired. So sometimes I come in here full throttle energetic and sometimes I'm just a little exhausted. Nonetheless, I feel pretty good today. And just channeling the energies, it's like somebody is really codependent on someone else's energy. And I'm just not so sure this is the type of person whose energy you want to necessarily be codependent on, because this person hasn't really figured it out yet. This person hasn't risen and been reborn into who they are meant to be, to transform into quite yet. Your energy vibrations are a little bit higher than this person, so all that energy you put into this person wanting to come back or reach out to you, I need you to pour that energy into yourself. Pull in what it is that you want, okay? As human beings, we have these ideas about what we think we want, and then sometimes or most times we obtain them and we're still not fulfilled, so we go after something else, okay? I feel like we will never be left thirsty if we continue to pour into ourselves, as far as knowledge, as far as spirituality, as far as health, okay? I don't know about you, but every time I'm having a bad day, I work out or I love on my son extra, and he be sick of me, but those are things that make me feel good. If you happen to be a giver and you're surrounded by takers, because I'm picking up energy of people who like to give, it's as difficult as it might seem. I need you to turn that energy around that you're catapulting out into all these people around you and pour it back into yourself. Because what you're doing is drawing in the people and the universe and God and the Holy Spirit is mimicking. You guys are working together to mimic what it is that you deserve, because you know your worth. I don't know if this is coming out clearly, but it's so clear in my head. I just feel like, when you have self-doubt, it really interferes with what you're trying to manifest into your life and create. And, I feel like the word manifestation, create, all this stuff's been overused, especially this year in 2020. Okay, honey, in 2019, manifest. So but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? We were created in God's image, and guess what he is? He's a creator. Okay, just like him, he lives in us. We are all one. We can create too, but people are limited to creating more problems by saying, oh, my problems are never going to go away, or thinking about their problems or trying to figure out how to solve them. Have another thought, for God's sakes. If you find yourself having the same thoughts every single day, have a new one. I don't care if it's a thought of a goddamn bag of Skittles spilling on your desk, just anything different. Train your mind to think differently. Right now, I'm training my mind to think about walking down, the streets of New York in some red pumps and a peacoat. Random, but why not? Or right now, I'm imagining myself on an international flight with, some designer luggage. Why not? Or right now, I'm imagining myself on a beach where, there are people and we're not having to social distance because, that's been resolved and everybody's smiling and people are throwing beach balls. Just think about anything else, something else. You know what I mean? Reprogram your mind and stop thinking about, oh, how am I going to pay this? Or how am I going to stop trying to solve everything? But imagine yourself with it already resolved, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. I just, I hope that I am. All right, Holy Spirit, what do we have for the collective? What do we have? Some of you need to make peace with the past. Make peace with some family members you've been at odds with, because this is blocking up your energy. Some of you need to stop masking who it is that you really are. And some of you just really need to trust that God and the Holy Spirit and your archangels and guardians and guides are leading you to on the right path, okay? what did I just say? You know, this is confirmation. So when I say, you know, let go, don't let your past hold you back. You know, that came out. You know, let go, surrender to the divine, trust that, you know, they have you on the right path. This is just reiterating everything that I'm saying. Show the world the real you. Stop masking, you know, who it is that you really are, you know, and this could be due to this pain. Maybe some of you are hiding away because you've experienced pain. You don't want the world to see the real you because maybe you haven't taken the time to even learn who that person is. Be bold and make the first move to this change I'm feeling. I feel a really super heavy shift. I'm not heavy into astrology, and you know, I'm not this well-read reader. I read everything super intuitively. I'm just very heavy intuitive. I'm clairaudient, clairalience, and clairvoyant, okay? And I trust those feelings and those messages, okay? Very, 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 very much. A time for healing. What did I say? You need to address those wounds because they're blocking you. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, there's somebody who is coming back to you, but not until you do the work, or not until they do the work. Not until no time sooner, okay? You can't cheat this. Somebody has to go through, you know, the archives and really heal some things from the past for this to come back together. You know, anything worth having is worth working for. They say worth waiting for. I say worth waiting for and worth working for. Do the work within yourself, Holy Spirit. Anything else you have for the collective? I hear self-love, you know, and, you know, everybody always preaching self-love, but they're like, well, how do I? Somebody who's not used to loving on themselves don't even know where to start with that. Don't even know where to start. What's your favorite meal? Order it tonight. Order it for yourself. Order that favorite meal for yourself. Don't ask nobody else what they want to eat, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's your kids, but you know what I mean? Order that meal for yourself and watch one of your favorite movies. Start with that. Start with that, okay? Simple things, okay? Focus. This was my whole deck substance. So focus on, what do they need to focus on? I feel like yourself. Yeah, focus and meditate as well. Focus on your own peace, self-love, meditate. You know, take a second. If you're in the middle of chaos and your household is loud, just, you know, take a very intentional moment to yourself. You know, put everybody down for a nap, a quiet time or something. Have your spouse or your sister or brother, whoever is around you, watch the kids and take that moment. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. It's yours. Take it, meditate, free your mind. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm sitting here preaching. Self-love. That's been ringing in my head since early this morning. You okay, baby? He's okay. That's been ringing in my head since early this morning. Be so busy loving yourself that you don't even recognize anything else outside of your world. Smile, you know what I'm saying? Look in the mirror, appreciate the curve of your face, your chin, your nose, you know, your eyes. Look into your eyes and say, you deserve to be loved. I'm so sorry that I neglected you. I'm so sorry that I let others neglect you. What makes you think that you can give to someone who don't give anything to you and get nothing, I mean, and neglect yourself? If you give yourself another name, because this always helps me, give yourself another name, okay? Look down on this person. Let's name this person Rebecca if you're a woman, and let's name this guy, the guy Marcus, okay? So look down at Rebecca. Look at all the things Rebecca's been through, your experiences. You know, the heartbreak, the lonely nights, the crying in the bed, you know what I mean? Just, you know, being disrespected. How, if that was your friend, how would you embrace her? How would you feel empathetically toward her? What would you say to her? Feel that empathy for yourself. Give yourself a new name. Look at all the things you've been through, Marcus, okay, if you're a guy. And what would you say to him? You wouldn't allow for him to keep going through this heartbreak or this pain, would you? What would you say to that person? Say that to yourself, okay? Be more gentle with yourself, okay? It breaks my heart to see people not being gentle with themselves and giving so much, you know, and just not getting anything in return back. Somebody's going through a bit of darkness here. And it's okay. The darkness is necessary so you can even know what light even looks and feels like. It's about balance, okay? We have pleasure. And somebody here is masking their pain with sex. I'm gonna just call it what it is. It could be a masculine energy. Somebody's using sex to mask their pain. Maybe this is what you've seen growing up. Maybe it's just, you just want to feel good, and this is the only thing that works for you in that moment. It doesn't last, does it? Does it last? Only for that moment. Then you go back home in that dark corner in your bed at night, and everything in the dust settles, and you're still haunted by these feelings. It's a temporary fix. It's a need for change. It's a need to address these demons. It's a need to address, you know, why you feel like you don't deserve to be treated better in the first place. What in you makes you feel like you don't deserve somebody who respects you, somebody who returns your texts and your calls, somebody who isn't loyal to you? What in you makes you feel like you do not deserve someone who to reciprocate all that you bring and all that you are? What makes you feel like you don't deserve that? Address that person, address that feeling, and let's resolve it. Because you do deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be, you know, cared for, and you deserve to get back what it is that you give. He's such a brat. 1 second. I'm so sorry about that. My son is a bit of a brat. All right, moving forward. Yeah, what makes you think you don't deserve what it is that you give? You 100% do. What else do we have for the collective? Nourishment. To me, nourish your soul, nourish yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you've poured into this person, the gifts, the food, the money, the attention, you know, the adoration, the compliments, give it to you. Give it to yourself. Buy yourself lunch or dinner, you know. Enjoy it on your own. Stop waiting for somebody to show up and do it for you. Do it for yourself. And when you're not paying attention, then the right person will come along, or they will match energy, the person who hasn't been matching energy. People pay attention to stuff like that. I've grew up around a lot of guys, you know. I just was kind of a tomboy, you know. Nobody believes it because I get dolled up a lot of times, but I'm the best of both worlds. But anyway, I would hear them say, man, I have to come correct. I can't be coming up, showing up, doing this, treating her any kind of way. And I'm like, well, what makes you say that? Man, do you see what she get for herself? Do you see how she dressed? Do you see, like, people pay attention to how you treat yourself. So if you're sitting up there saying, oh, that's okay, or being passive, like, oh, it's fine, or you're letting people run all over you, or you're not taking care of yourself, or taking time to pamper yourself, people are not going to treat you how you're not treating yourself. It just doesn't work that way. So if you want to attract somebody who adores you and treats you like the queen or the king that you are, you have to first treat yourself like a king or a queen. That's how it works. And you can't fake the funk. It has to be very genuine, because people can pick up on that too. Will, endurance. Endurance. To me, this is about using the mistakes. You know, we go through trial and error and mistakes for a reason. It's to learn, to become more wise, to obtain wisdom, you know, and to have the will to survive the next battle. Don't ignore your past pain. Don't block it out, because you need that knowledge. You need that wisdom to use it for the next situation. Because believe it or not, your scars make you more beautiful. Nobody's gonna sit there and be like, oh man, she's a looker, but she sure is stupid. I love her. I mean, come on now. People adore people who have wisdom. Some people can be a little intimidated by that, but all in all, people look up to people who have something more than a pretty face or a handsome face. Do you have substance? What's in there? Beauty. Your scars, your experiences make you more beautiful. It makes you more alluring. It makes you more attractive. Know that. Embrace that. And feel that. Show that. Be you. 100% be you. All right. We have growth and beginnings. Yeah, acknowledging that these experiences have made you grow, have helped you to grow, and ultimately offer you new beginnings in life. So petty. Love my son. New beginnings in life. He wants me to shut up, guys. That's what he wants. He does not, ever since he was in the NICU, he doesn't like for me to talk. All right, so everybody comes for the love stuff. I really do think the love message is self-love, but we can talk about some love stuff. Totally fine with me. That's too many. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we have for the collective regarding love? Thank you. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we have for the collective regarding love? Too many. Regarding love. What do we have for the collective regarding love, cards? What do we have for the collective regarding love? This could be the one. What else do we have regarding love? So, first of all, this love isn't going to be anytime soon. And I knew that. That's why the cards are taking so long to come out. Because this is, you need to do the work. You two need to do the work before this reconciliation and this honeymoon moment. Or, you know this is the one. Whoever this person is, you already know this is your person. And this person knows you're their person. Okay? And you will enjoy a blissful time together with the honeymoon card, but not until you both, you or your person, do the work. Somebody have some self-love to address. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going with unrequited love. And I think this has everything to do with somebody really needing to work on that self-love and their esteem. They're just matching your own energy, or you're matching this person's energy. This person might not love themselves. And make the effort. Yeah, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And to me, in this case, I feel like the step to take is to love on yourself. I'm gonna keep reiterating that, because it's like, I mean, who avoids taking themselves shopping or buying their own favorite dish? Like, that stuff's fun. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody to do that stuff for you. Do something you love to do. Finances and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Yeah. Work more hours. Okay, do something for residual income. Feed your pockets, feed yourself, and then ultimately your love will come in. You have a past life relationship. There is a relationship or a connection that is, this person that you're dealing with. You guys have had other cycles and lifetimes together. Which is why it's hard to be away from them. But that should give you comfort to know that this person's going to ultimately come back. You guys have some shit to do. Deception. Somebody's not living in their true light, walking in their true light with the deception card. Somebody's wearing a false mask in this relationship. It could be both of you, it could be your person, but ultimately somebody's not awakened to who they truly are. So they're very low vibrational, very, superficial, just very stuck in, in the 3D, just very stuck here, But this is true love nonetheless. This is a romance of a lifetime, okay? And forgiving and learning. There is a need to forgive each other, or you forgive this person forgives you, okay? If any of these messages were for you, because I know the messages were kind of all over the place, and there were plenty of messages in here. If, you just take one thing away from this and you apply it to your life, or it rang a bell with you, I ask that you like and subscribe to my channel. I am growing pretty quickly. And I would just like for you to be here. So I'm all about healing, growing, and learning, and maintaining peace and creating a new life for yourself that you deserve. All right, peace, love, and light. Until next time, this is Clarity. Bye, guys.